All right, Hoops fanatics, lean in close, because we're about to unveil a fascinating strategic play from the most iconic franchise in basketball. Forget the blockbuster trades and the flashy free agent signings for a moment. Today, we're diving into the trenches of the NBA draft, specifically a potential diamond in the rough that could perfectly fill a crucial void for the Los Angeles Lakers. This isn't about immediate superstardom, it's about shrewd scouting, future development, and finding that missing piece that could solidify a championship contender. The purple and gold, ever on the hunt for defensive prowess, might just have their eyes on a 6'10" defensive stopper from overseas. Get ready, because the future of the Lakers, even with a late second-round pick, could be looking a whole lot taller and a whole lot stingier on defense. The Lakers draft gem hunt, unearthing a defensive anchor from overseas. The Los Angeles Lakers. Just the name conjures images of Hollywood glamour, legendary players, and an insatiable hunger for championships. As we navigate the choppy waters of the NBA offseason, the Lakers front office, led by general manager Rob Pelinka, is meticulously strategizing their next moves. While the chatter often revolves around veteran centers and star power, a more nuanced and potentially impactful target is emerging. A young, raw, yet immensely promising defensive big man who could perfectly complement their offensive firepower. The challenge? They don't have a draft pick until the 55th overall selection in the second round. Navigating the draft's depths, Pelinka's undrafted prowess. Let's be frank, finding appealing options at the 55th pick is akin to searching for a needle in a haystack. The vast majority of top-tier talent is long gone by then. However, this is where Rob Pelinka's acumen truly shines. Historically, he has demonstrated a remarkable ability to unearth talent in undrafted free agency and in the late stages of the draft, transforming overlooked prospects into valuable contributors. Think of names like Austin Reeves, for instance, a testament to the Lakers' keen eye for development. So, while the pick is late, rest assured, the Lakers are taking this opportunity incredibly seriously. They know that even a late second-round pick, if chosen wisely, can become a critical rotation player. In this landscape of limited options, looking overseas for untapped potential becomes an incredibly wise play. And that's exactly where Bleacher Report's seasoned draft analyst Jonathan Wasserman has projected the Lakers to land. In his most recent mock draft, Wasserman has the Lakers selecting Reggio Emilia center Mouhamed Faye with that challenging number 55 pick. Wasserman's assessment of Faye is intriguing. Mouhamed Faye's defensive range is the draw, though he's also used his size and quick leaping to rack up 59 dunks so far this year. He further elaborated on Faye's defensive potential, highlighting his adaptability. He could be tougher holding his ground defending the post, but the way he's able to slide his feet and cover ground could help teams picture a switchable big who guards in space and blocks shots. This paints a picture of a modern NBA big man, capable of defending multiple positions and impacting the game without necessarily being a traditional post presence. Mouhamed Faye, a deep dive into the scouting report. So, who exactly is Mouhamed Faye? He's a young prospect, just 20 years old, which immediately signals a player with significant room for growth and development. At a commanding 6'10", coupled with an impressive wingspan, he possesses the ideal physical attributes for an NBA center. The raw tools are undeniably there. However, as with any late-round prospect, there are areas for improvement, particularly on the offensive end. A scouting report from Sports Illustrated provides a candid assessment of his current offensive limitations. Faye is a limited offensive player as of today, and that's the end of the floor where he looks the most raw, Sports Illustrated observed. He's a good rim runner and lob threat who can also generate second-chance looks on the offensive glass, but he isn't really able to create his own shot. Faye needs to improve his touch and develop go-to moves in the post, and hasn't shown much as a shooter. Most everything he does today is in the paint near the basket. That doesn't mean he has no offensive value, but he doesn't project to be a dominant player on that end. This scouting report clearly indicates that Faye is a project on offense. He's not going to be a primary scorer or a versatile offensive threat anytime soon. His current offensive game is largely confined to the paint, relying on his athleticism for dunks and offensive rebounds. This might sound concerning, but for a team like the Lakers with established offensive firepower in LeBron James, Austin Reeves, and Luka Doncic, a defensive-minded center who understands his role, can be an invaluable asset. They don't need him to be a scorer. They need him to be a defensive anchor. The path to defensive dominance faces tremendous potential. And this, my friends, is where Mouhamed Faye truly shines. While his offensive game is a work in progress, his defensive potential is, by all accounts, immense. Sports Illustrated goes on to highlight his defensive prowess. Where Faye does have a substantial amount of potential is on the defensive end, they wrote. He's an aggressive defender who is able to boast his athleticism, agility, and motor to change the game. He's good at navigating the pick and roll as a defender and moves very well in space. His lateral quickness is impressive for his size, and his 7'5" wingspan allows him to do unique things. Imagine a player with a 7'5" wingspan, capable of moving laterally with impressive quickness for his size. This isn't just a big body, it's a disruptive force. He's an aggressive defender, which is exactly the kind of energy the Lakers need on that end of the floor. His ability to navigate pick and rolls, a crucial defensive skill in today's NBA, and his impressive movement in space suggest he could be a highly switchable big, something modern defenses crave. Faye has already shown flashes of his potential, putting together a Rookie of the Year campaign in Italy last season and truly emerging on the European scene of late. He is, without a doubt, a project. He's raw, especially on offense, and he has a long way to go. But the blueprint for a truly great defensive player is undeniable. If the Lakers, with their established player development program, are willing to put in the time and effort, Faye could evolve into a steal in the second round. The Lakers' current roster already boasts plenty of offensive talent. LeBron James continues to defy father time with his scoring and playmaking. Austin Reeves has emerged as a consistent threat. And Luka Doncic, assuming the hypothetical scenario where he's on the Lakers, provides elite offensive creation. What they truly need is a center who can consistently provide elite defense, protect the rim, switch onto perimeter players when necessary, and catch the occasional lob. If Mouhamed Faye can develop into that player, a true defensive stopper who understands his role and doesn't try to do too much on offense, he would be an absolute home run of a pick at number 55. This isn't just about drafting a player, it's about drafting a philosophy. It's about recognizing that championship teams are built not just on offensive fireworks, but on suffocating defense. It's about trusting your scouting department and your development staff to mold raw talent into a valuable contributor. So, what are your thoughts, Lakers Nation? Do you believe Mouhamed Faye is the defensive gem the Lakers should be targeting with their late second-round pick? Can he truly develop into that elite defensive anchor they desperately need? Or do you think the Lakers should explore other options, perhaps focusing on a more polished, albeit older big man? Let us know your opinions and predictions in the comment section below. And if you want to stay in the loop on all the breaking news, the latest draft buzz, and the most insightful analysis on your favorite team, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. We're here to bring you every angle, every rumor, and every crucial piece of information as the NBA offseason continues to unfold.